Reabetswa, I have your cards here, and you have 4 cards. I start with this one. You can see, I'll first do it upright. You can see, this is a traffic jam. It's every car is going the same way. You can't go right or left. It's just following every car in front of you. But you have changed the situation. The situation that changed is that you didn't follow the way everyone else was going. You stepped aside and chose another way, because it's upside down and it's stable upside down. So you chose your own way, I hope. And that's a good one. Reabetswa. The next one is, and it is changing for the better, is this one. In the upright position, if you can see, here is a male figure who has a posture that says, I don't want to be here. But he is here for the little ones that he guides. He is tired. He doesn't have any joy in what he does, but he has to be safe for his children, to watch when they play in the water. This card is meant, everything I do for you. And this, Reabetswa, is something that you know from the inside out. Everything you do for another one. But it's changing, and that's a change for the better, because you can only give as much as you have yourself. And when you don't fuel yourself with things that you want to do, you cannot give enough. So that's why I see that this is in transition. So it's changing from upright, which is the negative part that you don't choose for yourself. You always choose for others, but you are changing that. It's in transition. I think it's in transition to being as supporting to others as you can be to yourself. In the plane, when you fly a plane, they always say, parents, first put the oxygen mask on yourself before you help your children. And that is also what's this about. You can only give as much as you have yourself taken in. So that's something that is in transition. Go on with that path. So you chose to go your own way, which is courage. You are in transition of fueling yourself more. And then you have 2 cards still, and all the cards, or no, 3 of the cards are all in transition. You have 4 cards, and this one is also in transition. So, upright, this means someone is looking back from where he stands at the route he has taken. So it's acknowledging the path you have taken and the struggle it took you to take it. So it's standing still and honor your trouble that you went through and where you are now. It's too easy to go on and want more and go further, but you also have to pause and just honor yourself in the way you have gone and the steps you have taken. Now, well, that's in transition. So you are learning that, to be glad with the steps you have taken, I must say so. And then it's this way, it's coming this way. So that's very good. And the last one, Reabetswa, because you had 4, is also in transition. It was it is so in the upright position. It is about being sensitive to judgment you see in other people's eyes. It's being the feeling of being judged. It won't even have to be a real judgment, but be sensitive of the judgment of others. And that is also changing for the better. So there's happening a lot in your situation, I think, but you take good steps. You are going your own way, not going where everyone else go, but you are going the way you have to go. You are changing, always being there for others, to sometimes being there for others, but first being there for yourself. You learn to look back of where you've come from and honor the steps you have taken. And you are learning not to mind as much about how others judge you, or you perceive that others judge you. Okay, well, that's good. Very good. Yes. It's a journey. It's a hard journey, but I think how much harder the journey is, how much power you are developing in yourself to be of service to the world in some way or another. And that service will fulfill you, but not from an empty vessel, but from the full heart you have. So be good to yourself, and then you can be good to others. I've learned it the bad way. So that's what I can advise. First, fill your own cup before you can fill others. I have done the readings that I should have done. I don't do a 3-card reading for everyone now, but I could pull 1 card for you if you have a question. I answer in the energies I see. So it will always be what you must attend to let it go the good way. Kelly, yes, I saw your name. So ask your question and I will take a card from the deck. It are 81 cards. There's 1 falling already. I think I have to take that one. There it is. Again 2. Well, I think I must do 2. Yes. Well, Kelly, you have 2 challenges here the situation. You have this one upside down. This is a positive card, and it means being receptive to your intuition, to signs and signals. That is the first one. And the second one is going the wrong way. So you see here some jelly. Is it jellyfish? Going down instead of up. So these 2 mean you have to be more receptive to the signs you get about your question. Maybe you want to look positively, look at it, or negatively, look at it. But you really have to be receptive to your intuition that says yes or no, that way or that way. Or other signs that are given to you. Intuition can come through suddenly heard lyrics in a song, or suddenly overheard conversation between people. Take the signs seriously. So you are going the wrong way, which means maybe you are chasing something which won't help you. eventually, and be more perceptive, receptive to what the truth is about something. That is the first. Okay, Tycho. It's too many. I'll break the deck and feel where it is. And it's this one. And there it is. Tycho, I think I said. This one, it's upside down. In the upright position, this means that you are a beacon of light for people that want to come home, that want to know the way, that need to be guided somewhere. But that ability of yours is somewhat blocked or is neglected, or you can be that beacon of light for others, and maybe it's time to acknowledge that. That would be my for you, my suggestion. Okay, Jentje. Yeah. This is in the upright position. It is natural rhythms. This is about that everything has a natural timing for coming across or developing or coming to a solution. And somewhat you have lost that notion or that insight. Maybe you want to push too much something to develop or to come to an end or to evolve, but you have to hold back and follow the natural rhythm. That's my advice to you. Okay. A lot happening. I don't know for who it is. Emma, it is for you, I think. Your name popped up in my head, so okay. And I think it's this part of the deck. For Emma. Take the situation you want changed and look if you can translate it to your situation. Oh, Emma, you are too sensitive to the judgment or perceived judgment of others of what you are doing. I think you could trust more in yourself and follow your own guidance and own feelings. Because this one is indicating that you look too much in the eyes of others and perceive judgment. But it's not about the others to judge you. Because you go your own way. You cannot walk the way of others, the path of others. You have to choose for your own way. And some will not understand. Maybe they judge, maybe they don't judge, but just have a question mark on their face. But it doesn't matter as long as you take the route you are inspired to take. So don't think too much about people and how they can judge you. Okay, Emma. Good. Lisa. No. For people that are Dutch, Monday I will do a live in Dutch. If you want a personal 3-card reading, subscribe with the announcement. The announcement is on my page already. Lisa. I have this one. It's sort of a sad one. It's someone who has had a beautiful life, who has had a worthwhile life, but now is at the point that she is thinking, and what now? What can I do now? Well, how old you are, it always is a case of find that little thing that makes you happy when you are in a place that you don't know what to do anymore. Take one step at a time and take one thing that makes you happy. And I think to find the way to go in the end is always doing the thing that makes you happy the most. But you can find that thing by going one step at a time and following your heart, your joy, or the thing that could spark joy. If it's not now because you cannot feel joy, what gave you joy in the past? So find that spark of joy again and follow that. That's your way out of maybe the solitude, but also the not knowing what to do. Eva, I think it's this one for you. I'm going to feel which one it is. Yes, this one. This is How Can I Serve You? It's called. And this is a dog who looks at his master and just wants to serve. He is so glad to serve, but he's looking at his master. And that's an ability of you. You are very good in serving other people. And it's upright, so you do it in a very unique and personal way. And don't give yourself away too much, but you don't do that yet because it's upright still. It's a beautiful gift that you serve for a greater good. I had Alexis. It's also this deck. Oh, there were two again. These are in transition again. So, and going clockwise the good way, happily. It's daring to stand alone in the power you have, because all these flowers are the same as the one here, but this one is sticking out, is daring to stick out. Alexis. So Alexis, this one is what you are learning now, what is in transition now, to be as great as you are, to be as powerful as you are, and not always thinking about what it means to others when you shine that much, because it won't help the others when you keep yourself smaller than you are. And you know that because you are changing in the right way. You are changing in the good direction. So that's the one, and you had the two. So here we go. This one was also in transition. You are clearing the ground. So it was all, you have recognized how important it is. It was in this position. How important it is to make room for new experiences, for new relationships, for new things in your life. So you are clearing the ground. You are learning that you have to make room for that new experiences and that new ways to do things. Yeah, same to you too. Happy holidays, yes. And then we have Debby and Kimberly. Okay, one card for you each. This is the one for Debby, I think. Oh, it's this one. Wow, Debby. It's taking a break and chit-chatting and reconnecting with people on a very, yeah, you could say superficial, but that is too negative, on a very simple level, just connecting in a beautiful, simple way with a cup of coffee or tea. And that is what you are able to do and what you are doing now, I think. So good for you. I don't know if it somehow relates to what your question was, if you had one. And then Kimberly. Yeah, there you are, Kimberly. Ah, it's in transition. Look here. This is a situation where two people, young people, want to be together, but they don't really know how to relate. So that's the opposite of what Debby had. It's the difficult part of being in the same room is not enough to connect. You have to engage. And they are, they are looking for the connection, but it's not yet in their skill set. But you, Kimberly, you are learning that. So maybe you have felt alone for a while within a group of other people or with other people in the same room. But you are learning to connect. So that's beautiful. That is in transition. So you are going to be good at it. And that's a beautiful way to develop. Okay. Last name. Or am I ready yet? Well, I think that was it. I thank you for being with me this afternoon. And I hope to see you end of January, because I take my holidays. I'll do lives, but I think I'll do them spontaneously, and I won't do them with readings. So maybe we could see each other again, but in end of January I do the personal readings again. Thank you for being here, being supportive, and see you again in the new year.